One game remaining in the regular season. You'll host Chicago, a team you've beaten twice already this season. What have you found to be some of the challenges they present, and how have you gotten the result?
Yeah, they're one of the most tactically strong and consistent teams in the league, and you look at their roster, the amount of players. I mean, they had 6 US players on the field at one point. They're a very, very talented team with, no matter how you dress their roster up, there's going to be players on the field that are super talented and players on the bench coming off the bench. Yeah, we got 2 results, but they were 2 incredibly difficult games, and I'm sure this will be as difficult, if not more difficult. We've 2 objectives here in this game. We've got to grow and learn from this last one in Orlando, and we're playing in front of our fans for the last time regular season, and they deserve a massive output from us, a massive performance, and we deserve to give that to them and enjoy what that feels like. So we continue to grow, but really embrace and give the fans a last home regular season game that they can remember.
And after that regular season game, you'll have the semifinals here in Portland. It's going to be one of the 2 teams that you play in the last 2 regular season games, either Chicago or Orlando. Do you like the way the schedule kind of shook out, so you almost get a prep game against the 2 teams you might be facing?
I think whoever we face, semi-final or final, whoever that balances out to be, it's going to be the most competitive 2 semi-finals of since NWSL started. That's my opinion, and I'm sure that will lead to the most competitive final. These are 4 of the best teams all season long, 4 very, very strong offensively and defensively teams. It's going to be ultra competitive, and what we're going to see, and as a neutral I'd be rubbing my hands and couldn't wait to see these. As a coach, as staff, as players, we've got to be able to remain focused on what makes us strong and what makes us perform on the big days, and we've had a lot of big days already this year. What makes us perform and make sure we're taking those steps.
Lastly, it's hard to believe there's 1 game remaining in the regular season. Is the team where you want it, and is it hard for you to believe that it's already flown by so quickly?
It has flown by so fast, and some of the players are talking about that recently. I'm sure that's a sign of us having a good time, but it's also been demanding. It's been a very hard season. Challenges that we could never predict. Not having Tobin, not having Kath for half a season, Dagny for half a season, dealing with the Euros that we did know about, but dealing with the Euros more than any other club, and we've had some other knocks that I don't normally get to deal with in other seasons, and we've had that struggle, and the players and the group and the staff, everyone's pulled together to do what they need to do, whether it's recovering and trying to get back on the field, and where it's players stepping up. There's players that stepped up big time. Megan Cox, Marna Shim, who are not with us right now, they've helped us put in this position. Everyone has stepped up, and while it's been a very challenging season and dealing with some things that we couldn't predict, we're now in a very strong position. We're in a strong position of good results. We're in a strong position of being fresh and healthy and fit, and probably as fit as we've been, and fully charged to finish this strong.